This is Dr. Greg Gillum, CEO of Human Fusion. Welcome to part 2 of how to move from self-awareness to self-improvement or self-management by Jennifer Porter, appeared in the Harvard Business Review, June 19th, 2019. Now, when we last left our hero, he was getting an executive coaching session. He had spent 30% of his meeting talking and trying to get his points across, and that's exactly what he was working on. He's trying to do less of that, to listen more. And so we're going to talk about how he could have improved his participation in that meeting. But first, let's define self-management. What is it? It is a conscious choice to resist a preference or habit and instead substitute a behavior that's more productive. So if you are old enough to remember the old V8 commercials, boom, I could have had a V8. Well, it's the same idea of walking down that same aisle, seeing a generic can of vegetable juice and stopping yourself before hitting yourself in the head. That's self-management, and that's a helpful thing if you didn't know that. So the author gives 4 ideas here that will help us get into this habit of self-management. Number 1, be present. Don't be 4 hours in the future. Don't be 4 hours ago, but be in the moment, right? Be present in the moment. Be self-aware. What are you feeling? What are you seeing? What are you hearing? What are you considering? And then, number 3, identify a range of behaviors that you could employ. What are you going to do next? What are alternative choices to those, even if they aren't the ones that you would default to normally? What feedback have you gotten, aka executive coach, that could inform your choices? And then the 4th step is to intentionally choose a behavior that will be most productive. Not the one necessarily that you want to do, that gets your way, but to be most productive. And so if Rick had done these 4 steps, being present in the moment, he could have said, hey, I'm really focused on the conversation. I'm listening to everyone's comments. I'm paying attention to what's happening. Then he moves to being more self-aware. I'm really excited and eager to share my ideas. I want to give examples, but I recognize that there's 15 other people in the room, and maybe I should just stay quiet for the moment. And then identify a range of choices. He could speak. He could just sit and listen. He could offer a suggestion. He could offer to bring other people into the conversation, perhaps. And then he chooses the behavior that's the most productive. Even though he wants to speak, even though he wants to say something, he feels like this is a really good time to kind of sit back and just listen, let other people have their say in this particular meeting. And that's the 4th one. He's chosen a better behavior that's more productive. And in the next video, we're going to talk about some more generic strategies that you can use to build on this new muscle of self-improvement or self-management. If you like these types of leadership and management related videos, please subscribe to Human Fusion. Turn on your notifications and we'll keep you up to date on all the latest trends that are affecting your management practice today. Thanks.